We're now welcomed in by minor league hockey legend Jay Croop, who is going absolutely viral across every social media platform right now for what you did last night. Of course, there's been this huge snowstorm and this freeze across the south here. I mean, you spent time with the Mississippi Seawolves. You're over in New Orleans right now. Last night, you decided to go out to Canal Street and skate for about 45 minutes to an hour. Talk to me about what was going through your mind when you saw what was happening.
We were just exploring the city and kind of saw ice down on Canal Street. And my girlfriend was like, hey, we should go grab your skates. And I mean, I kind of looked at the ice. I was like, it might be thick enough. We headed home and grabbed my skates and stick and a puck and headed back down, threw the skates on, and I got out there and just started skating around just like I would back home where I grew up, and just north of Madison on the pond or lake. And it was just super cool because, I mean, it's Canal Street and skating outside, just all from, Mother Nature.
Yeah, no, I mean, Canal Street's usually one of the most popular streets in the country, maybe if not the world, and you were the only one out there at that time. It was like perfect scenery. You still had the lights on, but it was a crisp layer of ice. When you were skating there, did you find any concrete? What were the conditions like? And then,
I mean, it definitely wasn't ideal, but I could not do a little bit of a stride and stick handle a bit. The puck was kind of all over because obviously there was there was bumps and stuff in the ice. But as far as hitting concrete, I kind of knew where to stay away from, and I kind of found this area maybe as big as half of end zone for if you're attacking it on one end of the ice, kind of like a quarter of that. And so it was a pretty decent size to get moving around and stick handling and just kind of be out in the environment.
Yeah, and I mean, it has been picked up by essentially every single major hockey platform and continuing on to major media outlets across not just the country, not just Canada, but the rest of the world. You've played a lot of pro hockey for a long time, Jay. Would you say that this is your biggest moment in your career?
You know what? As far as I guess people seeing what I do, kind of. That kind of sums me up as a person. I love hockey. It's been my whole life. It's just led me to most things and opportunities in my life. And as far as big moments, that obviously for sure going viral. But winning the championships I have with the group of guys that I did was definitely the best thing of my career. Those championships I've won. But away from championships, on a just personal level, it was super cool because, like you said, I'm not quite sure anyone's ever skated on Canal Street until I did it the other night, and just it's kind of full circle. You kind of start loving the game, playing outside with your friends growing up back home, and I remember skating all day into the night with my best childhood friends growing up. And so being able to just get out there and put the skates on in an outside environment that probably won't see that environment again at that area for a long time. I mean, who knows, I guess, with weather, but, I guess the stats and everything say it probably won't see another one for a while. Yeah. So it was just super cool that it really just kind of all hit me when I got off the ice. People were gathering, and I think a lot of people had never seen hockey before, and so they were coming up and filming and wanted to try and stick handle, and I was letting them stick handle, and it was just wild how many people just came out of, I'm not quite sure where. There was, times where I think there was 30, 40 people around. Wow. And, I was just trying to pass the love of the game that I have for it to other people. I wasn't really thinking I wasn't thinking much of anything really. I was just doing my thing with hockey. If I saw ice and had my skates, let's go.
Yeah, pretty incredible stuff. And last question for you here. I mean, your family, very involved in hockey. I mean, obviously throughout the FPHL right now, you've won championships across the league over in Columbus. Like, when you look at all of that and your passion for the game, would you say that was the driving force between what happened there? And would you say last night is indicative to the person that you are?
100%. And I think that's, for all my buddies reaching out and ex-coaches that I've played for, and everyone's kind of just like, for you to go viral with hockey involved, this kind of just sums up, how important it is to your life and how other people kind of view you. And I've always just been in love with it, and I've always wanted to try and pass, I guess, just pass it on to other people, because hockey's pretty special. And I think when people meet hockey players or anybody that's attached to hockey, they kind of get that kind of gravitational pull towards it. And that's really, again, not meaning to do it. I feel like it kind of happened last night.
Yeah, Jay, I mean, we thank you for your time. You will forever be known as the man who conquered Canal Street on the ice. Appreciate it, man. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thanks so much.